And welcome back to another episode of Clyde Out. So, today, I'm going to be showing you guys a side-by-side comparison to the authentic rig to the clone. If you guys haven't watched the review on the rig yet, you might want to jump over to that real quick, check it out, and then come back to this episode. This is my authentic rig with my roughneck, and this is the clone with the clone roughneck. From back here, a little harder to tell. Right off the bat though, if you guys do know anything about the rigs, this is not a paint scheme that they use. It is a basically very blown up version and a little bit different. It looks like it's all skulls and stuff. I haven't seen anything rig has that matches this. Another real quick way to tell is the top of the caps. The caps don't quite look the same, that border. This one has some deep, rugged engraving. This one's just kind of smooth and thin. Once you get even closer, it gets a little bit easier. If you actually look at the engraving, the rig has these deep, rough, rugged engraving. This one has kind of a, I actually can't even tell if it's engraved or if it's printed. Let's see if you guys can see that. And then up here, when you get this close, you can really tell the oil derrick, they're not even the same. They don't even look close. And if you look at the bell, you can see like that floral pattern around it is all sorts of different. The fonts are different, and the bells actually look a lot different too. If you look at the back, once you get to where the serial numbers are, see how this one has some big printed font, and then this one's a little stamped engraved. So, appearance-wise, ridiculously obvious. Performance-wise now, not so much. Just by picking them up, you can tell they're made by two different types of material. This one feels like it could be a little fragile. This one feels like you could run it over with a tank. One thing you can tell right away is the threading on the roughneck and the rig. The threading is horrible. Absolutely horrible. There's also some type of weird spacer thing down inside. I don't know what it is. The rig doesn't have it, but the clones do. The button thing is the same. You gotta use the tool to get the button out. And actually, I also have come and found that if you guys have the Coil Master kits, you can actually drop the white, I don't remember what kind of material it is, tweezers down in there, and you can actually get the button out that way. I don't recommend doing it with your rig, but with a clone, why not? I mean, I've seen these things online from 15 to 30 bucks. Seen them in some shops from 40 to 50. As far as clones go, I'm going to give it the credit it deserves. It's not like your typical tube mod clone. It's not some, I mean, it's a nice clone. It really is. It produces some nice cloud. It really does. It has a decent spring in it. It has a decent button. The build deck is almost the same. It comes down to like your basic cloned authentic RDAs where your posts are a little bit smaller, a little bit bigger. It's pretty close. But like I said, it is obvious which is the clone, which is the authentic. So I I like making the authentic versus clone episodes, and because I've personally gone on and tried to, been in the process of getting ready to buy something from somebody over on like one of the Facebook swap sites or group sites, buy, sell, trade sites. And I didn't know. I was like, oh, dude, look at this. A gold VCM number 1000. Someone's like, dude, no, that's a clone. I'm like, oh, okay. You know, so when I can get to one of each, I like to make these for you guys. That way you don't get sold this and be posting hand checks like, oh, look at this rig life. No, this is a Frig. This is a rig. So, but here at Clown Out Studios, honestly, I don't have a problem with clones. I don't. I don't have a problem with generic macaroni and cheese either. I like Velveeta shells and cheese, but there's times where, you know, hey, you gotta settle for that GE cheese, that shell and cheese. So, authentic, clone. Know the difference. Love it. And I'm telling you guys, performance-wise, it's a 1v1. Appearance-wise, not so much. So again, from Clown Out Studios, I'm Zach Everett. I'm Clown Out.